What's happening, good people? Jeff C here. I didn't get a chance to show this video earlier, but I mentioned it. I said that the strong evidence of agent provocateurs on the scene. Again, this has happened so many times. I don't even remember how many times we've shown this type of theatrics happening. This is Minneapolis here, and we're just going to watch this video here and show you.
That's why I'm doing this to you guys.
So this is the guy here. He's got an umbrella, which you could say is symbolism as well. But you see he's coming along and he's smashing every window here.
You got part of that good.
I think this guy tries to stop him.
I zoomed in. I'll zoom out a little bit. Those cops will come for you if you're pulling that crap.
And then he disappears behind here.
Guy just came with a hammer and smashed the window inside.
You wanna go? Somebody hold my blood. Hey! Somebody hold my blood. Hey! Are you a fucking cop?
You have to give credit to the guy in pink there who called him out. It's a bit hard to pick up, but he called him out right here. And
Guy just came with a hammer and smashed the window inside.
You wanna go? Somebody hold my blood. Hey! Somebody hold my blood. Hey! Are you a fucking cop?
so are you an effing cop? There's a picture of him here too on Twitter. Let's see if I can fit this in here. So this is the guy here. This is typical too. We've seen this so many times. They typically dress in black, all in black, and they cover their face. I mean, you could say, oh, Kobe or whatever, but it's more, this type of gas mask is more for tear gas and whatnot, right? And he's got a face shield and a black hat and a hood over him, black gloves, all dressed in black. Typical way that they do these things. Yeah, there's a lot of people on Twitter that are showing this, and it's very important. This is
Part of that
see the beginning of the video there, and it looks like people are calling this out. They're saying that this guy's an undercover cop. It's the original source, apparently. At least it's getting lots of views. This is important, of course, because we need to stand up against this. They will do this every time. This happens almost every time there's one of these incidents. They put these people on the scene. There's also a lot of reports that police, even the chief of police, came out and said that he believes a lot of people on the scene have been brought into the town. We saw this with Ferguson and Baltimore and other riots that they have choreographed, where they were burning down buildings and stuff like that. So chaos, right? They want to create chaos. They want to create violence. And I just have to say, good for these dudes here, especially this guy in the pink, for calling this guy out and stopping him and making him run away like a little bitch that he is. Good for these people to stand up to this, because of course, you know, it's pretty evil what's going on. Anyways, let me know what you think. If you've got any more information, please feel free to share it in the comment section below. And are you on the scene, especially if you're there in one of these cities, like Minnesota or Minneapolis, St. Paul, right? If you're around the Twin Cities, if you're in Los Angeles or wherever, Washington D.C., if you're witnessing this stuff, very good idea to have a camera on you and have it ready at all times, just in case, because you might catch something like this that could be crucial in showing folks. I'm just glad that this is getting a lot of views. You got 300,000 plus views on this particular video. I guess it's a Periscope video that somebody had put up. This is very, very important, because they're going to make it look like it's just ordinary people that are doing a lot of this. And there is a lot of ordinary people that are doing it, but as I said when I was doing the big long show there, I'd seen these videos before and it just got lost in the shuffle sort of thing. But what I was saying was that this is how it's done, right? If you have the instigators, and it's like a rotten apple or something, right? An instigator can get other people to do things. Once somebody starts smashing windows, the mob sometimes adopts that same sort of behavior, and then chaos reigns. Somebody smashes into a store, next thing you know, everybody's picking up rocks and stuff like that. Just wanted to add this to the video here, which is the Minneapolis police chief, who's come out and said many people involved in the looting rioting are not from the city. Again, we've seen this over and over again. Ferguson being one of the most relevant ones that I can think of most recently. But we'll listen into what the chief of police says here.
Group of people that had really been focused on a dynamic shift from the first evening of the demonstrations, where there was a different tenor last night. There was a different group of individuals, and I want to preface this: the vast majority of people that have come together have been doing so peacefully. But there was a core group of people that had really been focused on causing some destruction. Certainly we saw that with some of the looting and setting fires. We were certainly prepared in terms of that immediate area to provide for the safety. But if any of you followed, of course, the events last night, the crowds got larger and they became more mobile. And so, our number one priority is the preservation of life, and so we wanted to make sure that we were looking at that from those who were gathering peacefully in the area, who were also being threatened and risked, our neighboring residents, and also those businesses. And so there was a shift that certainly occurred last night.
The thing about the their allegation that there are some of the people who started some of the break-ins, looting businesses, were folks outside agitators. We've been hearing people all over social media right now. Any news on that?
We continue to follow that information, that intel, and keeping the mayor briefed on that as we speak. I will just say that it was clear to me, and also hearing from our local community leaders, that many of the people that were involved in the criminal conduct last night were not known Minneapolitans to them. And so, yes, there were certainly people who were involved in the activities last night that were certainly not recognized as being here from the city.
Any police officers heard from yesterday and National Guard?
So there you go, right, straight from the chief of police. Glad he's black. I mean, but Minneapolis chief of police here basically telling you that, yeah, they know for sure that a lot of these people were not from the cities involved, that they are outsiders coming in. So just more evidence to show for sure that this stuff is happening. And again, we've seen it over and over again all through the years. So many of these gatherings. It's par for the course, folks. So keep your eyes peeled, especially if you're in these areas where these demonstrations or where these riots and protests are happening. If you got a phone or a camera, keep it handy, right? And help us out, and help your fellow citizens out by trying to capture this stuff on film if you can, without risking your life, of course. But this is very important because these people need to be caught. Find out who these people are, who they're working for. Anyways, thanks so much for taking the time to listen to this. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. You guys are awesome. All the best.